Queen Paola of Belgium and King Albert II have been married for more than 65 years. Together, they raised 3 children, appeared at royal ceremonies, and smiled for the cameras. But behind closed doors, Queen Paola was quietly suffering. For decades, King Albert had a long-term affair and even fathered a child with another woman. But why did Queen Paola not divorce him? How did she endure years of heartbreak, both in public and in private? And now, in her later years, has she finally found peace? Watch the full video to find out. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to get notified as I upload a new video. Let's go on. Donna Paola was once considered one of the most beautiful women in Europe, often compared to the legendary Grace Kelly for her beauty and style. During the 1960s and 70s, photographers followed her everywhere, eager to capture her striking looks. But it wasn't just her appearance that drew attention. Paola was also born into Italian nobility, which made her a favorite subject for the paparazzi. Still, becoming a royal, especially the Queen of Belgium, was never something she dreamed of, and she could never have imagined the heartbreak that title would eventually bring her. Paola was born on September 11, 1937, in the charming town of Forte dei Marmi, Italy. Her father, Prince Fulco, was a celebrated World War I pilot and senator, while her mother, Donna Luisa, also came from a noble family. From a young age, Paola lived a life of luxury and privilege. She attended private schools and learned to speak several languages, including French, English, and German. As she grew into a young woman, Paola quickly became known as one of Europe's great beauties. With her blonde hair, pale skin, and striking blue eyes, she attracted attention wherever she went. She quickly became well known in high society and was often invited to the most exclusive parties and social events across Europe. It was at one of these events, a reception at the Vatican during the coronation of Pope John XXIII in 1958, that she met a tall, handsome Belgian prince named Albert. At that time, Prince Albert was the second son of King Leopold III and was not expected to inherit the throne. He was known for being shy and quiet, especially compared to his older brother Baudouin, who was already king. But when Albert saw Paola across the crowded Vatican reception, something changed. Many say it was love at first sight. The two were instantly drawn to each other. Albert later said he knew right away that Paola was the woman he wanted to spend his life with. What started as a friendly meeting soon blossomed into a long-distance romance. Albert went back to Belgium, and they stayed close through heartfelt letters. On July 2, 1959, less than a year after they first met, Paola and Albert married in a grand ceremony at the Cathedral of St. Michael in St. Gudula in Brussels. The streets were filled with cheering crowds, all eager to see the beautiful bride who had won the heart of their prince. Soon, all eyes were on the couple. Many saw them as the most beautiful royal pair of their time. People adored Paola's warmth and radiant smile so much that they nicknamed her the Sunshine Princess. But behind the glowing public image, life wasn't as happy as it seemed. Paola struggled to adjust to royal life in Belgium. She missed her home in Italy and often felt sad and lonely. The constant attention from the media and royal fans became overwhelming. On top of that, Prince Albert was often away, either busy with his official duties or pursuing his passion for motorcycles, leaving Paola feeling even more isolated. As time went on, her unhappiness grew, and the strain began to show in her marriage. Despite their struggles, Paola and Albert continued to carry out their royal responsibilities. They had 3 children: Prince Philippe in 1960, Princess Astrid in 1962, and Prince Laurent in 1963. From the outside, they seemed like a happy royal family, but behind closed doors, their marriage was fragile. Paola later admitted, "I was absolutely not happy at all and felt like I was a mess. I didn't know where to go." By the late 1960s, Paola and Albert's marriage had started to fall apart. Albert was often seen traveling without his wife, and the couple even began living in separate parts of Belvedere Castle. Around this time, rumors started to spread that Albert was having an affair with Baroness Sibylle de Senlis-Longchamp, a Belgian aristocrat who was also unhappy in her own marriage. The two reportedly found comfort in each other and began a secret relationship that lasted around 15 years. For Paola, the betrayal was heartbreaking. Her relationship with Albert became so strained that, according to reports, divorce papers were even prepared. But life as a royal is never simple. Albert's brother, King Baudouin, was said to be strongly against any idea of divorce. He allegedly warned Paola that leaving Albert could mean losing custody of her children. Feeling trapped, Paola eventually agreed to stay in the marriage. Then, in 1968, Albert and the Baroness's affair led to the birth of a daughter, Delphine. For Paola, this was deeply painful. Knowing that her husband had not only betrayed her for years, but also had a child with another woman, was incredibly humiliating. Over time, Paola realized that holding on to pain was only making her more miserable. She decided to focus on raising her children and began finding joy in her own interests and passions. In 1993, tragedy struck when King Baudouin, Albert's older brother, passed away. Since Baudouin had no children, Albert became the new King of Belgium, and Paola became queen. This moment marked a turning point, not just for the country, but also for their marriage. As king and queen, Albert and Paola began working closely together. Over time, they seemed to reconcile. Slowly, they rebuilt the broken pieces of their relationship, not as the young couple they once were, but as two people who had lived through pain and still chose to stand beside each other. Since becoming queen, Paola accompanied her husband perfectly, achieving a second success in life due to acceptance of the past, understanding, and mutual love. In a 2007 interview with a Belgian TV program, Queen Paola admitted, "We've had our problems, but now we both say that we were meant for each other. We are very happy now." After Albert and Paola abdicated the throne in 2013, they continued to grow closer as a couple. But that same year, the past resurfaced when Delphine, Albert's illegitimate daughter, began a 6-year court battle to prove that he was her biological father. For years, Albert refused to take a DNA test, but in 2019, he finally agreed, and the results confirmed what Delphine had always claimed. She was his biological daughter. Delphine was officially given the royal title of Princess of Belgium, and in a surprising gesture, Queen Paola even agreed to meet her, trying once again to bring peace to a difficult and painful past. Today, King Albert II and Queen Paola are spending their later years in quiet reflection. Paola is now 87, and Albert is 91. After enduring so much emotional turmoil, Paola has finally found the happiness and inner peace she had long been searching for. She now devotes her time to the things that bring her joy: art, culture, and most importantly, her family. She especially enjoys being surrounded by her children and grandchildren. Queen Paola's life is a reminder that even behind the most glamorous lives, pain can exist. But so can healing, and healing doesn't always happen overnight. Sometimes it takes years. Do you agree? Share your thoughts in the comments, and that's it. If you enjoyed the video and want more like it, be sure to leave a thumbs up below in appreciation. And if you haven't already, you really want to subscribe. Subscribe to my channel and tick the bell icon so you get notified as I upload a new video every week. See you in the next video.